LEGO continues to release sets month after month, and April is no exception. This month brings 4 new releases, ranging from Disney classics to Marvel sets and display models. But the big question is, are they worth it? Stay until the end, because we're going to analyze each of these sets in detail. Let's start with the first one. The first set LEGO releases in April is one that many Disney fans have been waiting for: Beauty and the Beast Castle, a recreation of the castle from the 1991 animated film, with an elegant design, iconic references, and exclusive minifigures. But is it really worth it? Let's take a closer look. From first glance, the castle stands out for its detailed structure and vibrant colors. LEGO has maintained the classic design with golden turrets, large windows, and an imposing central entrance. But the most interesting part is inside. Upon opening, we discover several rooms that replicate key scenes from the film. The Grand Ballroom is the focal point of the set, with its famous revolving dance floor to recreate the iconic scene of Belle and the Beast dancing. To one side is the library, with shelves full of books and small decorative details. And at the top, we have the West Wing, where the Enchanted Rose is located. LEGO has created a special structure to place it in the center of the room, perfectly capturing its importance in the story. As for the minifigures, this set includes exclusive versions of Belle and the Beast. Belle wears her iconic golden gown with an updated design, while the Beast has a newly molded head, making him much more true to character. Also included are Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and Chip, small but well-made figures that complete the castle setting. In terms of construction, LEGO has balanced playability and display well. The castle is detailed enough to be a decorative piece, but it's also designed for play, with open spaces and interactive elements. However, its size could be a point of debate, as some collectors might expect something larger considering the price. Overall, this set is a great option for Beauty and the Beast fans and those who collect LEGO Disney sets. It has a good selection of minifigures, movie-accurate details, and a visually appealing design. But compared to other LEGO castles, is it really the best? The next set LEGO is releasing in April is something completely different from what we usually see. It's the LEGO Classic Yellow Backpack, but it's not a functional backpack, but a real LEGO set designed for a large minifigure. It's a curious and unusual concept, but is it really a set worthwhile? The set's structure simulates a classic school backpack, with straps and a zipper that can be opened to reveal its interior. Inside, there's enough space to place objects and accessories, making this backpack not only an eye-catching build, but also an interactive one. The design is intended to accompany a large minifigure, making it more of a display set than a traditional playset. If you're looking for something different within the LEGO Classic range, it could be an interesting option. Now, we move on to the next April release, which is much more eye-catching, especially for Marvel fans. Now we move on to a set that will surely attract more attention, especially among Marvel fans. This is the LEGO Marvel Hulk vs. Thanos Truck Battle, a set that brings us a confrontation between two of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But is it really a good set or just another generic superhero release? The first thing that stands out is the truck's design. Unlike other LEGO Marvel vehicles, this one has a more robust appearance, with a reinforced front end and a hidden launch system in the rear. Although at first glance it looks like a normal truck, when the firing mechanism is activated, it transforms into a combat machine ready for the battle between Hulk and Thanos. As for the minifigures, this set includes exclusive versions of Hulk and Thanos, something collectors will appreciate. Hulk comes with an updated design that improves muscle and facial detail, while Thanos has a new print on his armor and a special accessory, the Infinity Gauntlet. Playability is the set's strong point. The truck has a projectile launcher that allows for recreating action scenes, and the minifigures are designed to interact dynamically. However, there is one detail to consider: the size of the truck compared to the figures. Since Hulk and Thanos are larger than standard minifigures, the vehicle may seem a bit small in proportion. As for the price, it's within the usual range for LEGO Marvel sets, although the real value here lies in the exclusive minifigures. If you're a fan of the saga and like battle sets, this may be a good option. But if you're looking for something larger and more detailed within LEGO Marvel, there are other alternatives with more pieces and a better scale. Now we move on to the last set of April, a release that breaks from what we've seen so far and is sure to catch the attention of LEGO Icons fans. To close out the April releases, LEGO brings us a very different set from the previous ones, the Steamboat Riverboat, part of the LEGO Icons line. Unlike the other sets of the month, this one isn't based on a popular movie or franchise, but rather on the history of shipping. But what makes this set special, and who is it really aimed at? The ship's design is inspired by classic 19th century steamships, with their iconic paddle wheel and tall smokestacks. LEGO has paid close attention to detail, incorporating a simulated wooden structure, decorative windows, and a bridge with authentic controls. But the most exciting thing is that the paddle wheel system actually works, adding a level of interactivity rarely seen in display sets. Unlike other April sets, this one isn't focused on playability, but rather on building and display. The building experience is more complex, with advanced techniques to replicate the curvature of the hull and wheel mechanics. This set is intended for more experienced builders looking for a detailed model rather than a functional toy. This set doesn't include minifigures, which could be a downside for some collectors. However, its value lies in its design and the fact that it is a unique display piece within the LEGO Icons collection. As for the price, it's within what's expected for sets of this size and level of detail, although it's probably more appealing to adults than children. In conclusion, the Steamboat Riverboat is a set that stands out for its classic design and functional mechanics. It's not a play set, but it's a great option for those who enjoy detailed builds and display models. With that, we conclude our review of the sets LEGO is releasing in April. Now the big question remains, which of these sets is the most worthwhile? If we have to choose which of these sets is the most worthwhile, the answer depends on what you're looking for. The Beauty and the Beast Castle is a great option for Disney fans and collectors of display sets. The yellow backpack is more of an accessory than a set, useful only for those who need to transport pieces. The Hulk vs. Thanos truck is a good option for those looking for action and exclusive minifigures, although its size may not appeal to everyone. And finally, the Steamboat Riverboat stands out as a display piece, but it's not a playset. Overall, the Disney Castle and the Marvel set are the most appealing to most fans. But now I want to know your opinion. Which of these sets do you think is the best, and which one do you think isn't worth it? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review and want to stay up to date with upcoming LEGO news, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.